Hi, TIs. Um, just got off the phone with mental health. You know, somebody is, helping me, and I'm very grateful to them because I have no sense of timing, no sense of time, no sense of dates. I mean, before all this COVID crap, I've showed up to appointments 2 days earlier and then missed the appointment the day it was, you know, just so I'm doing it by phone. Somebody's helping me with my appointments now, and they're helping me get back on SSI, and they help me what do you call it? Find out which HMO I am on, so I can get a doctor over here, and it's being sent in the mail. You know, um, I may not have schizophrenia, but I have other stuff going on, and just being on the phone with mental health just stressed me out to the point that anxiety, you know, and one of my kids said that I should be able to do this on my own, that I'm a grown woman, and that I'm just lazy. It's not that. It's just that, because I used to do all this stuff on my own. It's just since that accident, the stuff that I used to do, mentally, and not only mentally, physically, of course, but mentally, I don't understand how to do certain things sometimes. Most of the time, stuff like this, stuff that I used to be able to do my whole life through. Yeah, it's not laziness, and yeah, I'm a grown woman. I should be able to do this, but something just screwed me up, you know. That Suburban was on top of my head, and sometimes I'm like a child and I don't understand certain things or the consequences of some decisions. And talking on the phone with the mental health, just full anxiety, sweating under the armpits, you know, everything. But, besides not knowing how to do certain things that I should be able to do and I used to be able to do, it just, I don't know, it's just different. Since this accident, I've been different. And some are in good ways. Like I said, God was preparing me for being a targeted individual. And before the accident, I would have handled it a lot different than I do now. And I handle it with laughter and prayer and share of information with you guys. But yeah, there's it was hard to get used to being an empath. I'm still not used to it. Hard to get used to being a crier. I never used to cry. Well, maybe once in a while when I was on my period, but no, I've never been a crier. I've always been a badass, and I can handle shit. But I cry now when I'm happy, when something touches me. I cry when I'm frustrated, like now. And I cry. I used to make fun with the guys about girls for crying. But now this is what God gave me. Yeah, this is what God gave me. And things are so different. And some of the stuff, I think that I just got so stuffed with emotion and just stuffed it deep inside that after my accident, it just started leaking out, and it continues to leak. You know, and sometimes it's very hard. But, I was told that it was a blessing because tears cleanse your heart. I don't know. But, thank God I have somebody that's helping me with that. Because it's just difficult for me. And some people get impatient because shit that I'm quick to pick up on before, I don't know what they're talking about. And I have to explain it. Remember, there was a Suburban. It was on top of my body. It was on top of my head, too. Look. See, it looks like an old tattoo that was removed or something. You always see this. It's either green or white. It's got black dots. They look like blackheads, but those were from stitches. So, it was on top of my head. Also, besides my body and disabilities. So, I was already, my brain was already messed up before, but not in this way. I remember the past perfectly. But some things in the present, sometimes I don't remember or I can't catch on to certain things. But it is what it is, and it's God's will. And thank God I have people that are helping me. I have the utmost faith in God. I do. I've never had this much faith, even when I was serving Him. And I'm not perfect. I curse. I smoke cigarettes. I don't have an income. But people help me out. And my cigarettes aren't those $8 to $12 cigarettes. $2.50. Talons. $2.50. Actually, $2.52 if you want to get technical. And yes, they smell hella nasty. And they taste hella nasty. But, hey. So, peace out. Stay prayed up. Root for me. Peace and laughter. Yes, I've been crying.